time is Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. Okay, so I figured I could spend a little time and review my trades from yesterday, which were all awful. So if that sounds like a good time, I'm going to be looking into why I failed so miserably yesterday. By the end of the day, I put four trades in, and then I had a fifth one that I was waiting for that I didn't get my perfect price, and so I didn't enter. And that's the one that actually worked like gangbusters. But hey, you know, I woke up this morning thinking I didn't follow my process yesterday. No, I didn't. There's a whole line item of things I should have done, and I missed out on the most important part. So let's review. All right. Let us review. So let me do two things, which is do that. And then let's make myself tiny. And I think this is important. Like if you're losing your trades for whatever reason, it's a good plan to go back and figure out what the heck happened to them, right? So first things first, let me go into my order details here. You can see 1219, my orders fail, 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 and fail. So I'm down to 8.5576 from the 10 USDT I started with. So far, it's not been a very good look, but it's my first time trading with real money, so working through all that drama. Okay, so first trade that was a fail was the open long 1175.85. Okay, so let's take a look. 1175.85. So somewhere around here. Okay. And I wish I hadn't deleted my setups for that. Okay. So here's what I was probably thinking. So first one. So I've taken to marking out 8:30 in the AMs, like so. Right. And then looking to the left here. So I was looking for this to be broken. So sell side liquidity, right? So let's do that. And I'm just going to run through everything that I was thinking. So sell side liquidity. So I look to the left, that's broken. And if I looked a little further, was there anything lower than that? This was lower, actually. Missed it. So I should have been looking for this to be broken, but I looked for that to be broken. So having thought that, once it was broken, I dropped down, and let's hit the replay button and come back into here, right? I dropped down to like the 2 minute, and I was just looking for a fair value gap. So it got broken, a tiny gap was here, and let's let that play up a little more. So this gap got created, right? So first thing I did was put an order in for this, and my stop loss was below here. Something like that. Let's make sure. So I got stopped out at 1168.59. So my stop loss was 1168.59. So a little bit lower, like approximately about there-ish. Yeah. So saw that and it's like cool. Let's drop out to my 15 minute. And then I was aiming for this imbalance up here. So the 1 to 1.5 should have been aiming a little higher for my buy side liquidity hit up here, something like that. So of course, I did not wait. So let's go back down to so something that needed to have happened for me to feel comfortable. This level should have been broken. And I don't know if it happened. Let's see. Should have been broken to create a break-in structure. And then, you know, this should have made like a lower high, like so, and then I should have entered, right? Somewhere along here once it turned. Let's see what happened. Didn't break it. Well, broke it a little bit. Okay, broke it a little bit more. Came back down. So weak break. Ready to break it. So let's see. came back down into the area, ate the imbalance, and I was good. I guess, in terms of it did turn around. In terms of the setup, it wasn't bad. But I didn't get a strong break. And then ate the rest of it, which I expected. And now this is what it looks like on the 15-minute. Not juicy at all. So I think my main problem was, if I had, instead of looking at this low, if I'd looked further to the left and adjusted my consideration to this sell side liquidity, then I would have done better, because technically I did sort of see what I was looking for, right? Anything lower? This was lower. Sorry, this is the one right here. Should have been looking for that. That was pretty low. Should have been looking for this guy. Did I? No, I grabbed an internal sell side liquidity, and that got me. So look at that. Now, this is a scenario where it busted through it very convincingly. Nice red candle. This one was the wick, so I should have known better, right? Looking for a nice bust through. So let's go to the 2-minute on this one. So it busted it through it nicely, made a lower low, and now I'm waiting for it to make a fair value gap. So it made one here. All right, so then per my my process, then I should have been looking for an entry here and then continue on up instead of this one, and then do a similar scenario as I did here. Let's first see what happens. So it went up. Da, da. So again, not to be hasty, this needs to be broken, right? So we got a better break here. And it created another fair value gap right here. So this would have been concerning. This is my preference for an entry. An entry here probably wouldn't have been too bad either, just to be safe, right? Let's see. Now, which one of these would have been our best option? Let's see. So let's continue on. So we got a proper break with an order block right here. Do I get, there is it coming into the other imbalance? Okay, so now we get that one. I want to see a higher low here. Okay, so now this is where I should be like, okay, so we created the fair value gap. This is invalidated. And now I should be looking for a long entry. Let's see. Eating the rest of that. Still going down. Okay, so it broke down. Let's see. All right, so this should probably create a fair value. Nope, took it. Took it. But honestly, like, after this guy, I would have entered here. So this would have been my entry technically, right? Looking for longs. And I would have put my market order down here. And then I should wait for this, right? Because I wanted this entry. So I should wait for it to make a higher low and then come back up. Then go back out to the 5-minute, right? And then see what we're looking at, right? And we have a bullish engulfing on the 5-minute. So this is where I wanted to enter in the first place. So now I'll put my entry in and then aim. Let's go back out to the higher time frame. Let's go to 15-minute. So I was waiting for this to be broken, right? And then just aim it from there. And that would have been a 1 to 298, right? Anything else juicy up there I should be aware of, right? We're playing in this range, so I would have probably been keeping it close to the vest. Um, top of the range. So yeah, I would have gone for that. And let's see how that would have played out. I would have been stopped out. Great. So still messed up, even just now. Internal sell side liquidity hadn't hadn't even realized I'd messed with I missed the one I was actually looking for. See how easily that can happen? Even now as I'm reviewing it, I missed it. Okay, so now we've just eaten this finally. Let's go back down to the 2 minute. Sigh. And you know what I'm missing for these other things? I'm missing this green candle, this green reversal candle too. Something I need to be paying attention to. Okay. Came in, it was strong. Boom, boom. So now, hold on. Oh, this is my original entry from yesterday. Sorry, this is the new one. Haha. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, I've gotten lost. Yeah, this is my original entry from yesterday. This is what I wanted. And for some reason, I did not take it because I had been stopped out so many times already because I messed up in terms of what I should have been aiming for, which is all the way down here. So all these are internal swings. And, honestly, this one worked, but if I'd just been aiming for this imbalance, it would have been fine. So that would have been a quick and dirty 1.43. When I got stopped out, that one worked. Then I got dropped like a stone. All right, so this is the one I wanted to take but didn't, like an idiot. Yay me! But look at the differences between this and this. All right. When it took that, it was decisive. Big red candles, took it, formed a whatever the heck hammer, green one, reversal, and it made itself this guy. And, for whatever reason, I put my thing up here. So let's go back to the 5 minute and see what that looked like. So 4 minutes, let's scroll our way down. Nothing. 3 minutes. Okay. So the close of this candle with this imbalance is why I wanted this entry. All right. Didn't take it. Of course not. Why would I? Why would I? All right. And now let's see how that played out. Like gangbusters. Now, the question becomes, right? The break that happened to make this useful, and it says this is a nice break right here. This imbalance would have been a nice place for an entry. We're already in though. I'm technically looking at this swing high being broken right here with this imbalance for the break. So does price come back down? It could, and this is where structure now comes. Like price last hung out here. It stopped, came back to that same spot, tapped it, continued back up. All right, let's see. Do we do a similar scenario on the way up? Price last stopped here. It's the last place it stopped. It busted through it nice and convincingly. Yup, look at that. Oh my goodness. Pause. And let's ride this all the way back up, okay? Let's ride it all the way back up. So here's another spot price is pausing at, right along this general vicinity where it last hung out. Expect a somewhat for resistance. Busted through it convincingly. And then there we are, like gangbusters. Why do I keep saying like gangbusters? I don't know. So that one would have been beautiful right there. Beautiful. And then for some reason, I took a short. All right. So again, I had this sell side liquidity marked up, right? And after that was done, I was expecting it to come back down. So it broke it. And see here, let's go down to the 2 minute. This is a scenario where I didn't look for a nice break, right? So I saw this right in between and I took the short. And what happened? Look, no break. This, I guess that little guy happened. But I mean, we had this strong upward momentum, right? This could just be a pause for it to continue on up. Why did I not think that? Because I'm still stuck on this buy side liquidity, and then I got stopped out beautifully. And that was the last trade I took yesterday. And there was another time where I had a limit order set at 1170, right around here. And I saw it was coming down like it was going out of style, but I left it open and I got stopped out immediately. Boom. So I've learned a lot of things yesterday, like I was imposing my thoughts, what I wanted the market to do, right? Instead of looking for this type of scenario, right? Where we had a beautiful break, um, and look for it to retrace at least back to the break, continue on up. Or just look for something like this that signals the end of the trend, continue on up. That was just stupidity on my end. This, I didn't know what the heck to think about, so I just went with it. Not the right move. And I was aiming for too much and therefore got kicked out. This, similar scenario. Now, if I'd seen a red hammer going in the opposite direction, then that should have been a good sign, right? No, this was green. It was green. We went basically sideways. And the break that I would have liked to have seen would have been down here. Never got it. Should not have entered. Should not have entered. Just that simple. So, having reanalyzed and understanding my frustration from yesterday, I'm frustrated with myself because I didn't follow my process. Because look, look. Let's take a quick gander at my process. Let's drop a thing in here and let's drop my process into it. Okay. And let's take a quick and dirty look at it. Okay, let's make this big. It's 14. Quick and dirty look. What was I supposed to do? Zoom in. Zoom in so I can make my point to myself. 1, check the news, all that stuff. Did that. High time frame analysis, 1 week, daily, 4, or whatever. Did that. Mark areas of high interest. Did that. But I messed up. Look for strong breaks as area of interest, breaker blocks, mitigation blocks, SR areas. Confirm trend liquidity run has been completed. And then low time frame for entries. So I'm looking for a morning star, engulfing candles, inverted hammer, color for the move, check ATR stops, and use a calculator to review. Guess where I messed up? 2 places. Mark area of interest and look for strong breaks as area of interest. So within the area from a low time frame. So there you have it. All right. So having appropriately berated myself, I will endeavor to do better today. All right. So you guys be safe. Do the same. Trade safely. Drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on me trying to impose my will on the market instead of trading the possibilities that the market gives me. So let's hope that that was a decent enough lesson. I'm sure I'm going to fall into that trap again because still learning. And drop a like or comment because look, it's a journey and I get that. And I understand that I might just lose this entire $10. I understand I'm going to lose, but I want to also win too. You know, when there's losses, there should be bigger wins. So that's what I'm aiming for. So let's see if today's a better day. All right. Drop a like, subscribe if you feel like it, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know where you are in your journey too. All right? Cool. All right. Shakira.